Alrighty, should be back here now. Once again, I tried the camera I was going to take and show you my backlog table here. Wait to see or not. Hopefully you do. Yep, all this up here on the table here. I want to turn the camera again for some reason. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but around, like pick it up, and it just doesn't like to be moved, I guess. Yeah, everything on that table behind the head here is all backlogged. If I can get back here, there's a ton of stuff in the way. Just picked this up, that Hagrid's Hut. Got the Winter Village there, or Harry Potter Winter Village. This one here I did a stream on. Buddies at work just took and bought me that. Still have the Chamber of Secrets up here. Have a bunch of the Speed Champions here. Which I know Ninja's waiting for me to build all these. We have a ton of different Speed Champs here. Of course, I had to get jump on the 501st bandwagon. I believe I have 4 of those. There's a lot of other stuff back here also. This here is the Yellow Castle that I found at no other than the flea market. Most of the pieces were there. That was one I think I paid $40 for. 3 separate bags. That's probably my most iconic set that I have. There's some other stuff up here, some friend sets, some more classic. Some more big Speed Champion sets here. I think you're into Star Wars. There's a Star Wars Lego book. I think I picked this up at Ollie's the other week, and this was $3. Not too bad. It just has a bunch of different pictures of the Lego Star Wars minifigs, which was kind of neat. It's got all the ships and everything in there. X-Wing there. Tells you some of the information about each planet and who was on each planet. That's kind of cool. And of course it says Lego, so I had to take and buy it. I also have this book set here. This here was also up there at Ollie's. This was only $10. And this does have a fig with it. So the fig alone's probably worth the money. These are just all Lego Star Wars books here. I still have this completely sealed. I have a bunch of these different ones. They had Star Wars. They had the Ninjago one here. The superheroes, and then the Lego Ideas books here. So I picked all of those up. We still have a ton of Lego down here also on the floor. Down here. So quite a bit of stuff here. This here was from when I was a kid. Let me see if I can get to it. He's not worth much. I believe this was made in Hong Kong. C-3PO. He's in fairly decent shape. I believe he's worth like 10 or 15 bucks. I'm really not much into Star Wars anymore, but kind of cool. I'm going to try moving this camera one more time, Seth, and hopefully I don't lose you again. If I do, I will come back because there is something that I really want to show you. We're going to try going super slow and easy with it. I'm going to try going back towards the table. Don't mind the mess here. Got my bed and everything else. Trying not to, hopefully don't lose connection again. Going nice and slow. Back towards the table. I really need to get a cordless camera. Because what I have now, it's just on a tripod hooked up to the USB port. Well, we might have made it. Because I believe it was you and I that were talking about them. So let me get in my smaller closet here and see if I can get these out real quick. Oh, I'm working on it. Alrighty, this here is going to blow you more than any Lego that I have. Alright, you're still here. It looks like it's showing you there. Alrighty. This one here is really going to get to you. But seeing you did that video for me, I guess I'll have to show you these. These are from when I was a kid here. I'm going to take and move some of these plates out of the way first here. So that way we got an area here. This pail alone is probably from the 1960s or 1950s. This here is what I grew up with. Oh, and there's that also that I've been looking for. Hopefully that's to my vehicle now. You probably don't want that on camera, but which it is. Nice. Probably don't want to lose that. That there's the title to my car. No. Oh, and they're not in here? I thought that back here. But these here were my Hot Wheels. I thought I had my Micro Machines. Not sure where those got put then. I remember that one day you and I were talking about Micro Machines and stuff. But right here are a few of the old Hot Wheels that I grew up with. Here's an old Stingray, Corvette. I have the old 57 Chevy here. See if this will work. Use this maybe like a green screen. I really wanted to show you those micro machines, but I'm not sure exactly where they got put. I thought they were in here with this, is why I pulled this out. Because I know you and I were talking about the micro machines that one day on your stream. Here's an old Smurfette car. I actually found this online. It's like $180 with the black tires. You can find them remastered. This here, I believe this was a Matchbox, but it's hard to find them, I guess, with the original black tires. Kind of neat, old mail truck here. Really wish those micro machines would have been in here, because that's what I really wanted to show you. Now if I can get this closed. There we go. Well, I'll have to find those, Seth, next time I'm chatting with you or whatever. I'll have to take and show them to you. I thought about you last time I had them out. I don't remember where they got put here. Let me check in this closet again real quick. I don't think they got put in here though. Throw them down in this spot. Yeah, I'm not seeing them right offhand, unfortunately. Check over here real quick. No. Oh, they're right here on the top. I swear I just saw them the other day too. And I was thinking about you. Oh, I didn't show these to Seth. No, no luck. I guess next time I find them, I'll come across them and have to pull them out. Yeah, no luck tonight. But they definitely made me think of you the other day because we were talking about them. I didn't buy them. I did see the new ones. They were the actual micro machine label. They had them at Five Below. Yeah, I wish I had those. Damn it. I don't want to keep you all night looking for them. We've only been in this house now. This will be our second year, so I still have a full closet worth of totes and stuff when we moved in. I'm going to kind of open this one more time here and see if I see them. Because they are in a smaller box. Off here on the other side, I do have a closet here. Glasses. Well, now it's not even so much wanting to show them to you. Now it's I'm on a mission just to know what happened to them and where they're at. Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I kind of turn this again. It's kind of what I'm going through over here. A whole closet worth of stuff piled on the ceiling. I thought they might have been right here on top that I saw. It wasn't too terribly long ago that I had them out. Well, there's some more paintbrushes. We could have used those earlier. Man, that really upsets me that I don't know where those are. Yeah, oh well. Possibly in this one. No. Oh well, maybe next time. I spend all night looking for them. I can reach back over here now and even reach this light switch. Oh well. I'm sure I'll come across them. That's actually going to be the next project, is get that closet organized. That's earlier when I had to end the stream there also. It was because the hot water here was messing up, which happens to be in that closet. So that's going to be the next project. Sit back down here and finish my smoke, I guess. Man, it bums me out. Not only I want to show you, but just knowing where they are. Hopefully they didn't take and grow legs and walk off. I think that wall turned out pretty decent though. I like it a lot better than that blue. That blue is just kind of dirty also, and was from when we moved in here, so it's nice just to have something fresh. The one side there, it took almost 4 coats. The other side only took maybe 2.5. That one side, I don't know if it was a different paint or something, or I mean, I know it all looked the same color, but maybe they had more coats of paint on that side or something, because that blue would not cover up whatsoever. But I'm happy with it now. There for a minute, I was getting frustrated or whatever, and started to really get to me and piss me off. I'm like, come on, this was pretty retarded here. Yeah, the side next to the closet there. the actual wall next to the closet. Let's see here. So this wall here is not painted. This here is just the regular drywall, which the rest of the room is just the regular drywall. But it was the back side there. It took like 4, maybe even 5 coats underneath the outlets there, which that's nice too. I did take and find a cover for that blue TV outlet, so you don't see that big hole in the wall there. I'm kind of glad I went with that white extension cord for those new lights also, because that kind of blends into the wall. You really don't even see that through the camera view here. I mean, other than it being plugged in, but other than that, it just kind of blends right in with everything else. Just feels a lot nicer down here too, having a fresh coat of paint. I really do like those lights too. I'm actually wondering, I'm going to take and turn off some of these other lights and just leave those overhead lights on and see if that makes any different quality to the camera. Even though it's going to be a little bit darker, it might hide some of the other shadows. Just to kind of see what it looks like here. Turn off my side lights here also. All right, so right there is just the new lights. Let me turn this light off here in front of me, in front of my PC. I think that actually looks a little bit better. That there is just the 2 new lights that I put up today. It's the only lights running in this room right now. And it's a pretty big basement. How is that looking on your end? Still pretty clear? Like I said, that there is just the 2 lights. Alrighty, thanks for the info. Yeah, that does make sense because I was running 2 other lights on the other side here. I had the stand-up light corner, and I had both of those on. So maybe I will keep those on. I'll turn these back on. Don't stair light on here, but I mean, it would be more light. If I turn this back on, that would be with lights also, which there's only 2 installed. So now that is pretty much all the lights back on. That don't look bad either, I guess. Either way, it still looks a lot better than it did before. Looks a lot crisper. If that's a word. If not, I just came up with it. It is going on midnight though, and I worked this morning and did this painting and got everything set back up, and I'm kind of getting tired here. Oh, you're more than a help when you realize, Seth. Just being there and providing the moral support. Think about it. If it wasn't for your Rip Lego Mike video, I still might not even be doing anything. So, this community and everybody helping each other out and supporting each other, and don't matter who you are or what race you are or anything. I mean, it takes and brings us all together, which is why I love the hobby. I'm so glad that I got back into it as an adult. Now, if I just would have never got into YouTube though and got back into Diablo, if I end up getting Windows 10 or a new PC, you guys might not see me again for a while. And still haven't done this with everything set back up. Like I said, this is still just a half of a building that I had built, but let's see how it looks. Put these back in place here too. Keep everything uniform here. Hopefully the light don't actually wash the buildings out. I'm hoping that it actually enhances them a little bit, especially the white and the color. I'm hoping it makes it all pop. They don't need to be perfectly lined up right now. The only thing is, if I did this layout, the buildings would be all the way into the back here. So this building would actually be back here, somewhere along those lines. If I did a sidewalk, then you'd have the road that went all the way in these two here. So I'm not sure if I like that layout or not. Back in front of the camera here again, kind of see. Don't look too terrible, I guess. We'll throw some more color up here too. I'm just kind of curious on how the lighting and stuff looks with all the different colors now. So I need to get more of these speed champs put together. I think I only have 4 of them built right now. And I have a couple smaller cars here built also. This one here, it did have black wheels. I took and modified this and threw white wheels on it. It totally changes the look of this car, I believe. And there's a couple police bikes here also. Just happen to have out. That color, I think, really does stand out though. That I haven't really messed too much with the camera mods either. I'm just using YouTube Studio. Yeah, I believe so too. I think that blue was just, it was too dark. And I'm not sure if you've seen my last video or not, but I'm not sure if you know who Life's a Brick is. I took and ordered this the other day, the city set with the double cars here. I think I paid $32 or $30 after shipping. Well, Walmart's got this set right now for $20 online. Plus it comes with this car here, which normally has black wheels. So you can get all 3 of these cars for 20 bucks, which I've never ordered anything from Walmart online, but that's a heck of a deal. Three cars for 20 bucks. So I should probably jump on that and buy a couple more of these, especially if you get 3 cars for $20. That's a steal. I don't know if it's just me, but it does kind of look like it went out of focus there. Wonder if I have to put something back in front there to have it focus back in on. See if I kind of hold something in front of the camera here, if it'll focus back in. Can't tell if that worked or not. It still looks grainy to me. Wonder if I actually put my hand in front of it. Zoom in on my hand. Hey, what's going on there, Joseph? No, it's not the lighting. I just took and put in a bunch of new lights. So it's plenty bright enough now down here. I think that actually is looking better. Like I said, I don't mess with this camera or the adjustments too much. And I am just using YouTube Studio. So I'm not using StreamYard or anything along those lines. There we go. That looks more into focus now. Could have just been on my end also. Not to mention I've been up now for, I don't know, 20 hours maybe. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll probably have a look around at other people's cities and see if I have any ideas on how I want to do my layout. I really do like the AFOL TV or Lego Channel, whatever you want to call it. I really love the layout at his city. So I might even try to pull something off along those lines. He has a bunch of different tutorials and stuff like that also. And I've seen that they recently just took and built a new skyscraper, the Hilton Hotel, I believe it is, which looks fantastic. But now that I got my lights and my painting and all of that done, I think next thing I'll probably have to save up and get a camera here. Hopefully something that's not hardwired, because I do not own a cell phone. I hate cell phones. I'll never buy one. I hate talking on them, and my eyes are so bad that it's hard for me to even see the buttons or anything, and text message and all that stuff. So I'm kind of stuck in the old school when it comes to technology like that. Of course, there. thank you everyone for stopping by. If you want to see the whole project, I have been streaming since about 3 o'clock in the afternoon today with random streams of me painting and setting the tables back up, what have you. So if you enjoyed this, please go back and have a look at the other streams and you can see the whole process of kind of creating your own Lego space. Hey, welcome back there, Brett. I'm not quite ready to shut it off here, Seth. I'll stick around a little longer, especially seeing now that Brett's back in the house. Hope had a good birthday there, Brett. Hopefully you took and got some Lego. Like I said, I know you hang around Hoosiers a lot, and I haven't been around there or anything. Last I knew that you were adding the blacksmith shop to it. But you were saying nobody really noticed that you actually were building and putting into the castle. I actually have so much Harry Potter stuff, I actually thought about just doing one big Harry Potter scene also, but I'm kind of into the whole city builds also. I pretty much part everything out. Anything that I buy normally ends up getting parted out. I just enjoy mocking everything other than going off a booklet or anything like that. I don't have a name yet for my city, which not really even a city at the moment, but I was thinking about calling it Mocktopia, just having everything mocked. Kind of moved away here so I'd be closer to the microphone, but now I have to come back here and so I can see chat. Not sure how well you guys can still hear me. Oh, thanks, bro. I think I'm pretty good on them. I think I have 80 boxes now, 90 boxes of them now, something along those lines. Not that I'm trying to brag or anything, but I just took and bought a ton of them when I found them. So I have so many right now, I don't even know what to do with. Let me see if we can find that drawer here. This whole box here is all road. And I believe I have a second one also. We have that one, and I believe there is one more. Now, this one here is also all road. And it was kind of funny the other day. Doc Samson was talking about making his own brick separator. So Doc actually gave me this idea here. I took and mounted a big axle through these 3 big tires here. But it actually works great when I'm working on these roads here, on these plates, because I was using a screwdriver to pop these tiles out. But now I can pop this in there, push those plates right back out using my own little mock here. Works pretty good. Poke it in there, it gives you a lot of stirrability, nice and soft in your hand still. I'll pop those bricks right out for you. Just a little idea there. Said I do try picking up little tips and tricks from everybody. Yeah, I have quite a bit of it. I believe it was Daryl from Bevins Bricks. I think he actually for $12 a box. I missed out on that sale. If I would have seen that sale, I would have probably picked those up also. I mean, you do get 152 pieces. I can't remember exactly. Let's see how close I was. I do have one box that I didn't throw away here. 112 pieces. So $12 for 112 pieces is pretty good. Especially of that set, actually. And if you're still, are you still out there, Brett? Here, this one here is for Brett. Of course, they're not built, they're all parted out, Brett, but here's your castle. Kind of seen them. Maybe that's what I should just start doing, is just taking them, making a city with my boxes. Like, yep, there's my castle, and then over here is my cars. That way I don't have to build anything at all. All right, guys, I think I am going to take and wrap it up here. I'm not sure what time it's going on, but I do work tomorrow. Going on almost 12 here. I do have to take and work tomorrow. Kind of lose my voice from streaming all day also. But I do appreciate everyone stopping by and encouraging me to do this and getting it done and sticking around with me and chatting all day. But it is one project I'm glad to have by me now. So hopefully this will inspire me to keep building and build something great for you guys. So, as always, happy building and have a good night, and I will talk to you guys next time.